Hey, what's up, beat on Virgin gang? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Today's boo boo card of the day is going to be none other than Rabsco. Look, I know it's not a very popular Pokemon. It's the Dung Beetle one. This is a beautiful AR card, deserves a little bit of attention. Like I said, the AR cards have been just smacking it out of the park. The Gen 9 Pokemon, people will warm up to them eventually. It'll take a little bit of time. Give it some people do it. It's got pretty decent stats, decent Pokemon. It's whatever, cool. Anyway, want to talk about something I saw. Hope you're having a great Friday night, by the way. So, nothing too crazy. I just saw something floating around for about an hour. Just kind of wanted to bring it up just to show people that it's a thing that does still happen. But it's gonna involve TCGPlayer, and of course it's gonna involve everybody's favorite Charizard card. Fucking why wouldn't it be Charizard? Of course, why wouldn't it be him? He's the fucking lizard of the hour, right? So this nice little EX SAR SIR Alt Art Charizard, whatever you want to put it, the one where it's in like the crystal prison, about ready to do some David Bowie fucking labyrinth bullshit right here. So right there. This card. So today it was Rubaru over on Instagram actually tipped me off to this, so I appreciate that. Thank you so much. There was a point in today, of course, you see the market value. It's going for roughly about 118 bucks. The market value stabilized around like 110, something like that. As you can see, we got some pretty normal sales right here. There was a point in time pretty early in the day. I don't really know when exactly it happened, but it was today. And we had a bunch of sales of this card where it was about, one, two, three copies there. There's a couple of them that were like 4 or 5 where they were selling for $1. $1. You could pick up the most valuable card in Obsidian Flames for $1. Now, look, I know people are saying this set doesn't have a whole lot of value, but like, god damn. And it wasn't just one, it was several. And I think there was, where is that fucking, yeah, there it is. There's that one. Bro, there was one instance where there was 50 copies that sold for $1 each. Kind of funny, kind of goofy. Obviously, it's not real. I don't think it is anyway. I don't know who's selling fucking 100 of the rarest card in Obsidian Flames for $1. It got taken down pretty. This is what's kind of funny, and this is one of the big reasons I'm kind of bringing it up. Bro, TCGPlayer hopped on this shit with the quickness. Within like an hour of it popping up, they were deleting these sales. Like they were completely gone, and as like time went on, the sales went back normal. There was like one left right here at this point that I was able to screenshot. They were slowly getting rid of them, and then later on, none of them. They're just all gone, and you're back to your $118 sales. You're back to your $98 sales. Now, why would someone do this? Not really too sure. It could have been botted. That's a really high thing that happens sometimes just to get a bunch of them. But I don't know why they would bot it low instead of bot it high. It was like literally $1 each. And I'm imagining that was to affect the actual retail market value, the actual market value for it on TCGPlayer. At one point, that bitch was sitting as low as like $39. I mean, these sales definitely affected it for a good little bit. It was probably a little bit lower than that. I mean, with like those $1 sales, it probably brought it all the way down to like 30 bucks at one point. And there, like I said, there was a lot of them. They sat like that for a second. It was like every sale for a little bit. Every once in a while, you'd see that one for like 96. It was like an LP, but they were all near mint holofoils going like this. And the only reason I find it funny is because remember when team up cards were like going up for a good little bit? Remember when tag team cards were going up? And people were saying that maybe some of these sales were actually fake, some of them were not good. And when there was actually proven in a couple of them that people were doing buyouts of said card to relist them for a higher price. Yeah. And TCGPlayer didn't really do much of anything about that. At least to my knowledge, they didn't. They just kind of let them sit for a little bit. It's kind of crazy how the sales that were going to hurt the money side of sales and the money that like TCGPlayer is going to get off those sales, they jumped on that shit with the quickness because that market value is tanking on that stuff, and people are going to eventually start seeing like, hey, maybe this card is like a $50 card. All it would have taken was a few people to actually see that, list it up, have a couple of them sell, well, bam, probably would have stuck. And at that point, it would have been one of the cheaper cards in the actual Obsidian Flames. I mean, the set literally just came out today. Didn't see anything. It's just kind of goofy how TCGPlayer, my personal opinion, they actually went out of their way. Like, it was an hour. Like, they were hot jam. They had their top guy on that shit. Their fucking man. They had the goddamn eagle eyes on that shit looking at it going like, all right, you see these $1 sales right here? They got to go. I need you watching this Charizard with the quickness. Could happen with other cards. It's just the one that I saw today. It was just kind of wacky and nutty. I mean, fucking TCGPlayer. I wonder if they would have done the same thing if it had shot up to like, I don't know, $300-400. Would they have left that stuff? What if like 50 copies had sold for like $300? Would anybody have looked at that? I don't know. I'm not really too sure if someone would have done that. Obviously, I do think these sales weren't legitimate. I do think they actually took it down, and it was probably the right thing to do. I don't know why you would have listed 50 Charizards SAR version for $1, but I don't know. Maybe some guy had like a bunch of boxes out. I don't know. Seems like a pretty easy Charizard to pull. It's like everyone and their mom's pulling that stuff. Hell, when I find product, I'm probably gonna have an okay time pulling it too. I don't know, I guess we'll see. It's just a little wonky, goofy story, just a little TCG player stuff. Hey, SIR Charizard. Hey, in theory, could have been yours for $1 a day for an hour. I'm not even sure if it was listed up right there. I don't remember seeing any sales for it or any listings up for it. I went and scrubbed it, and it was all the regular shit. I don't know. Probably some botted stuff. It was a little goofy. Just wanted to share that with you. People are, hey, you can manipulate the market either way, man. That's all it takes is somebody willing to do that stuff and somebody willing to make some sales appear. Guess TCG Player did their job. Will they do it again in the future? I don't know. That's all I got. Appreciate it, virgins. Happy Friday. Interesting stuff. Y'all have a good one. Go pull some Charizards.